Hi everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. What is the end game? Where is all this going? What are they trying to achieve? Well, let's just try and understand it. The Labour government have absolutely pissed off the British public. We've never had a government as bad as what we've got in all our history. They're alienating the relationship between us and the US. It's not what the British people want. It's our stupid frigging government. And what else are they doing? It's... I just feel that it's like Diego Garcia. You know, what is it with these people in power? Where are they going with this? And you wonder, thinking ahead, what logic is behind this? Because I don't think the Prime Minister and the rest of the Muppets in government have got enough brain power to figure out what they're going to do when it happens. Because you always get a reaction to an action. And you think to yourself, what is the purpose of what they're doing? Trying to read between the lines, to try to understand the methodology behind it. We know it's stupid. We know they're mindless morons. And I can understand if one person was making the mistake. Yeah, it's a Keir Starmer. But it's not. You've got Rachel Reeves. You've got David Lammy. And a few other Muppets in there as well. Angela Rayner. And they're the ones just at the forefront. What about the other stupidity ones behind them? What gets me, what is these civil servants pulling the strings behind our government? Tell them, why are they trying to alienate and rub one of our greatest allies up the back and turn them against us? Why? I haven't got the answers. I really haven't. But I can see what they're doing. They've pissed us all off. They're pissing the Americans off. They're siding with the Chinese. They're sympathising with the Russians. I'll be honest with you, I'm really lost for words. Is it they're trying to cause a world war? Sir Keir Starmer has already been accused of spying for the Chinese. So I hear. And you wonder what's it doing to our country? Sir Winston Churchill must be turning in his grave. You know, what would Maggie Thatcher think of him? I mean, I hated Margaret Thatcher. She was an absolute bitch. But she's a walk in the park compared with this flipping government, isn't it? I wonder what the dead would think of this government. Obviously, the dog's thinking that's all. Let me just shut the dogs up before it all kicks off. Still at it. So, what is it? I'll try and make a video. Let me shut them up. I'm back. This is Sausage. I know, it's an unusual name for a dog. He was the smallest of the litter. Bit of a character, ain't you? No? You're lovely, you are. You are, you're beautiful. I love you. He's a lovely boy. Ain't you, sausage? Eh? Get Nicola to trim your eyes tomorrow, eh? You know, that hair in your eyes. Can't have that, can we? I just feel that we are being betrayed. We have been let down. The UK is running out of cash. And I feel that our government is totally out of touch with reality. I don't know about you, but I feel that where are they leading us? What are they trying to do to us? And what are they trying to destroy? There's an old saying, divide and conquer. So the more they upset us and piss us off, we are easy to control. Excuse me. But it makes you feel that, are they doing it deliberately to get Nigel Farage in power? Because if they hate, everyone hate, and are they trying to cause another world war? Are they trying to cause another world war to depopulation the earth? I know it seems absolutely wacky, but you've got to ask yourself, who in their right minds would do such stupid things? What is the end goal? What are they trying to achieve? And you think to yourself, I'm not the only person that can see this. I'm not the only person that realises what the government is doing. I'd rather be an American citizen. At least I'd have a president that cares about us. And I just feel betrayed by our government. The king is as much use as a wet lettuce. Because he ain't got no frigging care about his people. If he was a proper king, he'd kick this bloody load of flipping idiots out. What will it take to have our country back? What do you think our police officers feel like? What do you think our armed services feel like? Where we've got this absolutely flipping crazy, absolutely mindless zombies doing what they're doing in government. I've never, ever, ever in my life seen such a cock-up. An absolute frigging mess. Rachel Reeves goes off to China, signs a 600 million deal. For what? Why can't we do that in this country? So here's the fruit bat of a government we've got. They give over nearly 600 million to foreign countries in aid for their farmers. They give our farmers an inheritance tax. They take the winter fuel allowance away from our pensioners. And they sign a 600 million deal with the Chinese. Well, if they didn't give the 600 mil to the foreign countries, we wouldn't have to sign that deal. We could invest that money in our country. Instead of importing millions of pounds worth of solar panels that are probably made in bloody China in the first place, the Chinese are absolutely laughing their heads off. They must think the UK is an absolute laughingstock of the world. Because that's what we are. We're a laughingstock. Why are we a laughingstock? Because we've got a load of frigging idiots in government that don't know what they're doing, and all they are doing is screwing us all over. and pissing everyone off. I ask you seriously, folks, girls and boys, what are we going to do? How can we do something about this bloody, stupid, ridiculous communist government we got in? Should we have a military coup? Should the military take over our government and put someone in power that is properly and willing to do something about our country? Should the king dissolve parliament? Boot these clowns out? Because that's all they are, bloody clowns. They're not even funny. I'm 63. And all the time in my life, I've never seen the UK in such a disarray, people so pissed off and betrayed. In all my life, I've never ever seen it this bad in my life. I've never thought I'd ever be saying this, that I'm disgraced to be a UK citizen. I'm disgraced and feel betrayed that what our king is not doing anything about it. Our country is being absolutely raped and pillaged by our Labour government. Excuse my stomach. Labour government. Because instead of investing in Britain, instead of siding with the Chinese, what Chinese wants to do? He wants to invade Taiwan. Where's the sense in this? There's something wrong with people up there, I'll tell you now. It's not the people. In one respect it is. But it's the population doesn't want war. Look what Putin's done to his population. He's lost thousands and thousands, maybe millions of troops. They did this in the Second World War. They got these soldiers that were slaughtered. Stalin killed more of his people than actually died in the Second World War. That's how brutal these dictators are. And is Starmer on the same wavelength as what Stalin was? Does he want to destroy us? That's what you got to think about. Is Starmer becoming a Stalin? And it's not a bird, is it? I'm just can't believe it. I really can't believe it. So I'm going to say Starmer is the new Stalin. He wants to kill, destroy his people and the nation. Food for thought, isn't it? But our king just sits by it and lets it happen. Well, King Charles III, get off your high horse and do something about this frigging government and get them kicked out, because we want a government that cares about our people and not being destroyed by our government. King Charles, and if you're any good of a man, do something about these frigging Muppet government. Kick their asses out. There you go. I've said what I think. God save us all.